Good morning. It's a shadow. Good morning. We'll get started in a second. I am just having some glitches with the stream as usual. Because tiny puny PC. Is it because of that word that you don't like me, TikTok? Is it because I have the word crazy in my stream title? Is that why you don't like me? If you're watching this stream VOD on YouTube later on, thank you so much for checking in. Today's mission is, I have an idea. I don't know if I can execute the idea, but I want to build the craziest trading hall villager trading system I've ever built. That's what I want to do. Something ridiculous. With minecarts and stuff. We don't use minecarts enough. I want to figure that out. But what I want to figure out right now is why this TikTok live is not starting up. I am live on YouTube. There we go. YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. All around, we are rolling. Which means we can get going. Okay, so at least they accepted my use of the word crazy. TikTok don't like it when you use funky words. But at least we're up and running. Let me move everything where we want them, and then we are live on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Okay, cool stuff. We're just waiting for Twitch. The adverts are almost wrapping up. And then we'll hop right in. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, I hope I lit up the place properly. I do not know. Hi. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to the AfterLife SMP. I'm returning here today. Yesterday we did some all-in-one modded skyblock. Modded one block, which was fun, but I'm inspired for the AfterLife SMP and for VOD's sake. In case you're not familiar with my base, we built this very tiny ice farm, because I'm providing ice on the server this season. So to actually have that run properly, I am in need of a silk touch to AFK that farm. Now to AFK that, it's going to be simplest to buy a silk touch from a villager, because you can get an unbreaking 3, efficiency 3 silk touch pickaxe. It's a very small chance to get that, so slowly over time I'm just recycling these dudes, trying to get that trade going. You would say, why don't you just craft them? Why don't you just get a silk touch trade? Because running through this farm once 99% destroys your silk touch, so then there's no possibility of AFKing through the night. I would rather sacrifice silk touch pickaxes and have like 50 of them, and then go repair 50 silk touches and have a full night of AFK, than make one, get a tiny bit of ice, and then, you know, there's no ice supply for anyone that needs ice supply. Let me get some earphones on so I can actually hear the music. So yeah, that's it's one of my more complex projects. Is not the craziest biggest project, but it's complex because we're trying to recycle this dude with a very small percentage chance of getting that that trade. But what I want to do is I want to optimize the trading system. So we have the villagers here breeding. The dudes drop down, they get collected over here. Then from here I want to put them on a minecart system and shuttle them into the pods. And then if there's a dude we don't like, we can just click a button and he gets shuttled on to retirement. Yeah, retirement. And then we sort it. Once he's sent to retirement, we replace the villager and we can cycle. But yeah, with my trading hall, what I've decided is I don't want just this basic kind of trading hall. I need farmers down below by the crazy pumpkin and melon farm. So I want to move my farmers down below, but I want to connect all the spots where I need villagers with minecarts so that I can just recycle them. I barely use minecarts in Minecraft. Do say that 3 times fast. I barely use minecarts in Minecraft. So I want to start making use of that system. Get that running. But yeah, as you can see, I was AFK most of the morning up to now. So let's see, maybe more or less, call it 5 hours maybe of AFK. So the pumpkin and melon farm is actually, whoa, melons are moving. That's cool. So it's rolling. And one thing I did realize that we missed previously is we have to add light sources. So I added the frog lights. Hello friend, your streams are awesome. Just dropped a follow. Keep up great work. I'm excited to stop by again and support the channel. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you for the offer on Discord, but I unfortunately won't be interested. Too many offers like that. I keep my DMs private and I keep my Discord private. I have a public Discord that people can join. That is linked on Twitch, and I appreciate the follow. But yes, unfortunately, I don't directly add people at this time. This is my little AFK corner. We're AFK, and I can see things. And yeah. So, that being said, we gotta go ahead. Let me just move all the chats on my second screen so that they display properly. There we go. So that's what I want to do. I want to bring down the dudes down here, the farmers specifically. Want to bring them. So I did clear space for that. But first I want to remind myself and figure out how minecart transport works in order to eventually make this crazy kind of farm. So we're gonna do some science today. Oh, by the way, I also collected 2 piggies, 2 cows, 2 sheep, and 2 chicken, which I didn't really need. But the 2 chicken, I have them on path blocks because the eggs can fall through and get collected. So I'm just slowly building that up again. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but just a slow build up of that. Speaking of Discord, it did. Notifications did go out. Perfect. So yeah, that's where we're at today. The only catch is we are dealing with annoying inventory and chest monsters. And I don't know if I'll need those. I'll grab that. I'll grab that. I have some more observers there. We can grab some levers. Notifications did go out. Nice. Good morning, Moot. Wait. Good afternoon, Moot. Wait. Good evening, Moot. Mid-afternoon, Moot. Happy lunch. How's it going? Welcome to KB Goes Crazy, trying to figure out minecart systems for his villager trading hall. That is a better intro than my intro was. As a bonk! How dare you bonk me when I'm sciencing? Cannot believe the shadow. Shadow with the bonk. Going okay, trying to do some studying. Ooh, the S word. How's the studying going? From the okay, I'm guessing it's frying your brain? Hopefully not. What are you studying, if you're comfortable sharing? I want to see what rails I got, what redstone I got. I don't know if I've redstone, because we used all of the redstone inside of the actual farm. So I don't know if we have anything. I have no idea what I got and what I don't. I think I'm gonna need powered rail, so I'll grab that. Probably gonna use glass here and there. I don't want to leave iron in here because we're gonna forget. I do want to science with some ice. Gonna need normal minecarts. What do we got? What do we get? There's a little bit of redstone. It's not gonna be enough. Well, I need a chest, probably. So what you're about to witness is me winging some things to figure some things out. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna grab that to build on top of it in case I need it. Though it's a fire hazard. I need to figure out other blocks, pallets for my place. Well, I need light, maybe. We'll just grab it in case we need light sources. We can just grab that and take that with us. So yeah, these are my beautiful pumpkin and melon farms, and they are really moving. I got 1, 2, 3, working on the 4th double chest of melons, and pumpkin's not that fast. But maybe I just get a bunch of villagers. The course feels like it was made in 2008 with the vibes of like PowerPoint presentation that were all the hype then. Right, never updated. They had some videos that are like 4 minutes long, and it feels like at least 1 minute has been used by their super cool and very hip intros and outros. Oh. Okay, doing a... I never know how to say that word. A TFL course, we'll just say that. That's cool, that's cool. Good luck with the headache of outdated technology. I saw that when I attempted to study. I never finished, but I attempted to study exercise science. And even the place I went through was so outdated and old school. With exercise science, you would think they would be up to date because content creators, but nope. Maybe our country just needs to catch up. Get with the online times. Or something, I don't know. Okay, so I want to quickly just also see, do I have it? I do have one of you, so we'll place you. Maybe we use these chests as I've got too much trash in the chests. Maybe I don't use those. Never mind, I will start over here. I want to remind myself how to make all the kinds of rails. So I want to get a detector rail. I've never... Oh, stone pressure plates. I've never made detector rails. I want to see how that works before I double back to traditional redstoning. This stream is going to test my knowledge of everything. My tech knowledge. Technology. That makes me think of Command & Conquer. Acknowledged. Construction completed. No one will get this reference. Do I need the sticks? I don't think so. I don't know, it's honestly one will be good. At the moment, I have a couple of things down here, and I have a couple of things up top. Storage-wise, 2 chest monsters, and it's gonna drive me insane, but I need to figure out where I want to situate. 100% needs to get with it, but having been a teacher in school, the biggest problem is the attitude of they won't work here. Why? It just won't work here. Have you tried it? No, but we just know it. Oh, right, it's almost a not my problem attitude. It's this is just a job, I don't care attitude. Meme man. Hello. I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? How you doing? Welcome to stream. Welcome to KB Breaks His Brain around tech. Trying to tech when you're not a tech person, though. I know little basics. Is a turtle! Is a turtle! Is a turtle! Hashtag turtle. Hey turtle, good morning. Wait, good evening. How's it going? I have totally sneakily watched some of your streams every now and then lately, and I just thought I just admit that. Your voice. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Absolutely. Happy to hear you're doing well. Shh. How's it going, turtle? How you been? It's been too long. You were real homie. You've been well. I've been well, thanks. How about you? How you doing? Yeah, I've been doing, whenever I'm watching streams lately, I just sneak in, hang around a little bit, and sneak away. Just because time zones get weird. Okay. Like now, it's probably like 8 or 9 or 10 p.m. at night for you or something. Okay, can KB tech. Good, fairly busy with work, so trying be offline, low-key, survival. Oh, I see. 11:20. Oh, snap. You're on that side of Australia. Okay, I've no idea what I'm doing, but I'ma try. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. I don't need all of that right now. I don't need you right now. What in darnation is this white wood? Oh, this is pale oak. It was added with a new spooky biome, and in the spooky biome, there's a dude that follows you when you looks away. Yeah. You can check in on that. But yeah, I love it. Pale oak with... Okay, let me get everyone up to speed. So, this new season of the AfterLife SMP, I am Iceman. And I made a very tiny little ice farm that I'm trying to fully automate, but I need Silk Touch. So as you can see, my tiny little ice farm. So to get Silk Touch, I need to get... I'm going for a villager that has a specific small percentage chance trade compared to manually buying 50 or creating 50 Silk Touch pickaxes. Yeah, tiny, as you do, you know, just a little afternoon build. So now I'm trying to cycle through. I think it's like a 0.something% chance to get an Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch trade. And if I can have that, I can have infinite Silk Touch, which then I can AFK that ice farm. That's a completely AFKable ice farm. Now I gotta show it. The name sounds like a superhero. Like the copyrighted Frozone. Anthony. Good morning, Anthony. Wait, I don't know where you're from. Hi, Anthony. You've been quite busy. A little bit. But I've slowly been converting to the stream grind versus the video grind, because, you know, video's slow and stream is a bit more fun. Now that I'm running here, you can see how much larger it is. Okay, so here's how the farm works. You will grab your Silk Touch in hand. You will take off your Depth Strider boots. You'll pop in here, and you will use a totally legal, sneaky auto clicker. And then you will just hop in here, aim above the cobblestone, and just click. And that will send you all around the farm. Okay. Then, what we're gonna do. So, you will cycle through the whole farm, and once you get to the end of the farm, you're gonna have a tiny bit of durability on that pickaxe left. So, the pickaxe then, as you pass through here, when you come here, you'll right-click there. Boom. You'll touch a pressure plate. It will fire a snowball, popping that dude out into there, okay? And then once you also go over this dude at the bottom here gives you a new Silk Touch pickaxe, and you can go through it again. Yeah. So that's why I want a ton of pickaxes, so I can completely throughout a night AFK this farm and actually supply the server with ice that they need. So yeah. That's this is a design by Nembon. It's not my own work. I'm not that advanced yet. Busy stream today. Yeah, we got work to do. We're gonna do things I've never done before, so we got a lot to try and figure out. Oh, hi, friend. You have traveled. You have really traveled. Hey, Droplet. Welcome in. So what I want to figure out now... Which one is it? A posture check. Thank you for the posture check. I'm posture checked. I'll also hydrate on that bonus. Okay, so what I want to figure out, something I've never done before. I've never in my life made that thing, you know? I've never made one. You know, that thing? Detector rails. I've never made those before. We're gonna run out of redstone quick, so I don't know how far our science will get. How many do you get? 6. Let's just make 6 of those. I got powered rails. I got that. Okay. Big disclaimer. I've no idea what I'm doing. I know what I want to happen, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I need fence gates. I need... It's cold outside. I love the cold. I love the cold weathers. It's like I have a fan on me right now. It's spicy this side. You got this. Thank you for the confidence. Hey, a turtle also likes the cold. So I just wanted to check in, and yeah, I'm gonna go now. Have a great rest of your day and night. All good stuff, Meme Man. Thanks so much for checking in. Have a lovely rest of your day. We shall catch you next time. Can someone organize my chests for me? I had wood on me all along. It's wet cold, unfortunately. Ooh, if it's cold and it's raining, I kind of love that, though. Thank you, Turtle. Good luck. It's everywhere. Okay, we make a stick. And we make a... Oh! Wow. So, seeing as you've not played in a while, Turtle, I gotta show you one thing that's new. Haha! I have a spear. My hands are so cold. I've never used it. This is, by the way, this is the first spear I've made. So I think I can hold right click and then you can stamp it or something, and then left click is throw. Oh no, it's full on. It's not throwing, it's poking. So in 7 Days to Die, I like to play with a spear. So maybe I need to test them. So yeah, pretty cool. One day we'll test. We will test. I can turn the light on. Let me do that. I also want to play a little 7 Days to Die sometime soon. I've been dabbling. I've been dabbling in many other games. Izakazuntan. Hi, Mr. Morogame. Good morning, Kez. How's it going? Welcome to KB Does Tech Support. No, KB does not do tech support. KB tries to remember or learn. That's what we're actually gonna do. So if we have that, and we have this, we have you open. My God, excuse me, tech support. What are we doing here? Nah, no one knows. No one knows. We're trying to figure it out. We just landed and no one knows. Will this do what I think it will? Afterwards, it will. Yeah. I bet you would earlier need tech support from then the other way around, right? Yeah. Probably. Okay, so that. What if we then? What if we? Bear with me. Yeah, this is gonna be a long stream, by the way. It's gonna be a lot of what if we. Okay. Maybe what if we? Excuse you. Okay. Okay. So I want you to be oh no, it won't. That won't work. That will do nothing. Welcome to KB Sandbox, where I show you exactly how to do nothing. Of course, that won't send a redstone signal through, but it, Not the bonks! Not the bonks! I'm already struggling, Shadow. Won't you come in with the bonks? How dare you bring the bonks? What I'm trying to think. And now there are ducks around. Just when you think you can work in silence, the ducks show up. Okay, that won't work. I may just need to go manual with it. Maybe if you bonk hard enough, you remember what to do. Another bonk. No, well, it's hurting. I am being summoned for some games. I shall be lurking. Got you on the second monitor. Thanks so much for the lurk. Thanks for checking in, Turtle. It's good to see you. Good luck with the games. Go crush their faces. If there is face crushing mechanics, you know. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I you know. I was like, I have a vision. Let's go live and figure it out live on stream. Nah, it's not gonna. Okay, so I think I will minecart. Boom. And then if I open, they go through. So that's the simple. That's what I want to happen. But I want it to. My phone's gonna die. I'll be back later. No! Charge it. Charge it. Okay. So I might just need to manually close that. I think there is a way to detect, but I don't know how that would work. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So detector rail does send out a signal, but does it send out a signal constantly or just a pulse? Have any of you ever even used a detector rail? Okay, so if it's on there, it'll stay lit. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because I want a thing to close if something hops on it. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. So hopefully it's doable. I don't know. A trapdoor might be the thing and not a fence gate. I can never remember the word. The simple word. Fence gate. Fence gate. Fence gate. Fence gate. Fence gate. Ooh, what's the ping doing? Wait, let's do this. No, I'm not recording, I'm streaming. So that's basically what it needs to be, but then... Yeah, let me cook. Just let me cook. Just don't even worry about a single thing you are seeing. I am just sciencing. So if that's open... And it has a delay. Hi. Yeah, okay. Those are good for like that kind of mechanic where you just open, close. Maybe that's what the detector will do. It sends. I need to build in. Because there's no way to keep it open and then... Let's try. I want... I don't want the delay. Wait, why am I... Do I even need all of that? Do I even need all of that? Yeah, for once I don't want to find a YouTube video to tell me how to do these kind of things. But what I want is, from my villager breeder, I click a button, the dude goes on a rail and gets sent into my let's free cam, my empire of villagers. So, up top I'll have a couple of dudes. Down here by the pumpkin and melon farm, I want a couple of dudes. Over there by the ice farm, I want a couple of dudes. Maybe we build more farms and things wherever they gotta go. I want to send my villagers by minecart everywhere they gotta go in the world. Instead of just having a basic trading hall where everything's together. So, move the villagers to where they'll be functionally more beneficial. Yeah. Big words. Yeah. I can big words. So that's what I want to try and do. But yeah, now the catch is this will just open close. I want it to close. Would it be too expensive to go? Ooh. Would it be too expensive if I go pistons? That's going to be too expensive. There's obviously a way cheaper way of doing it. I'm not a redstoner, I'm just trying. That'll just open and close it, right? That's constantly gonna be the mechanic with the... I want to lock. Okay, so... Okay. So we need to build... one of those, is it an AND gate or an OR gate? So basically we want this signal that goes out to flick something to the left and then to flick something to the right instead of just sending the pulse, because now we're still sending the pulse. Okay, so I know the concept. I don't know how to build it. So I think that is hopper based. Do I have hoppers? I might have used all my hoppers. I think I might, maybe there's a A sprinkling in my brain. There's inspiration. There's a little... This music sounds a little Christmassy, especially with this area we're in. Okay, so if we do this, right? This might be too close, but I'll move it if I must. If we do this, and you have an item in there. Okay, so this item will just go back and forth now, right? Yes. How do I... Hi. Please stop. How do I do that but get it to stop? If we do that... Yeah, we're too close. We're too close. Let's move away. This stream is gonna drive you insane. Just a warning. Just a big warning. Because I'm literally learning mechanics I can watch a video on and then quickly get it in the video, but I don't want to keep relying on videos for my knowledge. Anthony, can you build row fire? I don't know what that is, Anthony. You're welcome to expand. I'm not sure what it is you are mentioning. What don't I need right now? Put you away for now. Okay. So if that is that, and this is that, and that is that, and that is there, that does not do what I want it to do. Okay, so I want to lock that dude. And I only want... Wait, no, this is wrong. If I do not have them. Okay, let me get some... I don't know if I have dispensers or droppers. Or either. Let's see if I got any. Luckily, while we're working up here and thinking and planning and plotting and stuff, our pumpkin and melon farm down here will be working. Have we reached the second chest yet? We're getting close. I want to see if that's a furnace. Can you build bow fire? I'm not sure what bow fire is. I am not sure, I'm not familiar. Who or what is bow fire? Okay, so we don't have any redstone components at all. I wish there was a redstone shop already, but we don't have that. So then I just need to make it. Do I need a so if a dispenser won't, you need a dropper to move it there. I think I can. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Do I have string? Do I just need a dropper? I might just need it. Okay, but how do you drop her back up? I'm realizing I have no idea how to do this. I have nothing. I have no string. I have no nothing. I have no nothing. I cannot do anything. I have no nothing. Do I just try a dropper? I don't know if a dropper will. I wish redstoners were online right now. That would have been helpful. A dropper is the cheapest, right? I just need. Oh, I need cobblestone. How about that? I barely have redstone as well. Where's my cobblestone? Am I really only gonna have stone up here? Welcome to my stream today, where I'm gonna run up and down and up and down and up and down and I can do some redstone, just let me control your mind. Okay, let me try a thing, and if I don't manage, I'm gonna ask you how to do the thing I'm trying to do. I know super basics, but I don't, like, I don't know how to build an AND gate. I don't know how to build an OR gate. I don't know how to build a T flip-flop. And I think that's what I'm trying to build right now, is a T flip-flop. I think. So at the moment, the detector rail will send out a pulse, which will open and close. I want the detector rail to send out a pulse to flip a thing so that it's either open, and then if something goes past it again, it flips to close it. But that might not even work how I would want to. Do I just go full on? I don't think, but I need to automate later on. Okay, let's try. Let me try. Let me try before I throw it away now and just go manual with it. I basically want to make this unnecessarily complicated. Well, there's one specific block, a fairly modern one, that's basically a T flip-flop. Is the crafter? No. Is it the crafter you're talking about? That's the only new block I can think of. Oh wait, is it the from the deep dark? The Skulk sensor. If not that, I don't know. If not that, I don't know. Okay, let's make a dropper. Don't laugh at my pain, Shadow. I'm really trying here. Or do you want to figure it out by yourself? Let me try one thing. I know it's not gonna work, the thing I'm thinking of right now, or I want to try right now. It can't, I can't even. This thing I'm trying to do won't even work. Because how do I stop the thing? Nah, okay, go for it, tell me. That's not gonna work. What I'm thinking, what I wanted to try, it's not gonna work at all. But yeah, basically I want something that opens and closes. So I want, when a signal goes out, it opens it, and when a new signal goes out, it closes it. So basically when a minecart enters the slot, though then it's still not going to work because I'm going to manually open the gate for the dude to go away that I don't want, which means then I destroy the entire thing unless I have a button that resets the pulse. It might work. It might be possible. I don't know. I don't know. Because if I then... So if we then decide we're gonna... Let me hop up here. Hop up here. If we... No, not up there. It is up here. So if I'm gonna go this mechanic, I would need a button on top of that. Buttons are stones. So I would need a button, and then from this button I also need a redstone signal to go out, which then resets the system. Droppers were used back in the days for T flip-flop, two facing into each other, but the copper bulb makes it even easier. Just put a comparator against it. All right, let's science. Let me grab that copper bulb. I've always really wanted to go down the tech route, and I'm getting to a point where trying to build fancy and good is just triggering me, because I'm not a builder. I'm an automator. I love automation. I've never really proven that throughout the years. So, I think I'm gonna maybe switch towards being a little bit more techy, but then the decoration is in a theme, but not like, let's build a castle. Like just decorating the walkway in a certain way to fit the vibe towards my machines and stuff. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with that. I'm just yapping. Let's hydrate. But then I can see that some of the old school guys might be annoyed with the copper bulbs. I don't know. Are people annoyed by that? I don't have space because I'm trying to work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do that. Ring. Most of the returners like them as they make things more compact. Oh, right, compact. More compact, smaller, less materials. Right. So, okay. That makes sense. I haven't processed copper in years. I've never really used much. I've never seen necessity. Yeah. Look at that. My first copper craft. Though at the start of the season, Skunk did give me copper gear. I did use that. Can I just start placing crafting tables everywhere I go and then keeping a stack on me? Now, next question. How do I make a bulb? A copper bulb. Oh. I don't have blaze rods. I can't make this. I don't have blaze rods, and I don't know of a location of a source of blaze rods. Is there a big delay on the YouTube stream? Let's do a check. When I say the word go, ones in chat. We can do that everywhere, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Because I'm multi-streaming everywhere. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! Eight seconds for Twitch. Okay, we're like past 30 seconds already, if there's even gonna be. Let me just check in on my YouTubes. That's good, at least. We can go for the dropper route, I guess. Let me test it to make sure it still works. That's kind of what I was gonna try and figure out. I have no drop frame, so there shouldn't be anything wrong with YouTube, but YouTube can be funny. Let's check in. Stream latency is on low. Oh, that is so interesting. That message is from YouTube Shorts then. Oh, that's fascinating. Maybe that's why it's slower. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled program. So yeah, I don't have any blaze rods. That sucks. But I'm understanding T flip-flop correct, right? You send a pulse in, it flips to the one side. You send a pulse in, it flips to the other side. That's basically the premise, right? And then for that I probably just need 2 droppers. Ooh, big leg. So that means the items on that side. I have no more repeaters. So let's do this. Let's put it on the other side. I need to figure out the front part, but it's lit up on this side. Okay, let's sleep first. He's scary. He's scary. Doesn't work. I was mistaken. As you update both droppers, the contraption was slightly different. So I'm pointlessly trying to do a thing that cannot work. Oh, this old design here won't work. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have based this entire stream's premise off of figuring out this one thing. Otherwise, I just go manual with it. Where I then okay, let's craft a couple of those. No, not that. That. Get a couple of those. We grab a couple of these. We throw that in the offhand. I need to make a new golden helmet. Yeah, otherwise, I'll just have a ton of these. Have the dudes flow in. None of this on this side, because that is pointless. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Put that there. So I will then just send a dude through. And then if I want to send him away, I just do that. And if I want to keep a dude, I do that. But I'm going to forget. I can send you a screenshot in Discord of some designs. I think I got 2 different ones working. Go for it. Go for it if you don't mind. There should be a media share. Or stream chat, though I don't think stream chat will allow images, so probably media. Sure, just tag it as for stream or something. Unless you're talking about the AfterLife Discord. Are you still in my Discord? It's totally fine if you're not, because it is dead. Wide eyes, shocked. By what are we shocked, Anthony? Thanks for still hanging around, Anthony. And thank you for the likes on TikTok, I appreciate it. I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So you're welcome to watch wherever works best for you. But how would I then determine which story can go in? Oh, that's what I had. So I had a thing up top as well. Oh, snap. It's starting to slowly come back to me how this thing looked the first time I attempted it, like 7 years ago or something. That's technically what I would want at the bottom. Oh, then it must be a water stream as well and not a... I can't remember how to do these things where you... Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Let me just build this so you can see what my struggle is. So from our villager breeder, we're gonna have... Okay, let's run through it. What are you trying to make? Okay, let me run through it. So I want to send my villagers. As you can see, I have a little bit. I have a couple of villagers. I want to send them into a trading system, a trading hall. But I want to do it on minecarts, where the rail will roll over, and it'll send a dude into a spot where he holds. So I can look at his trades, kind of see what I want. Do I want it? If I don't want it, I just open a mechanism and discard that dude into retirement. Send him away. Then I close it up and send the next one through, and I can cycle through them like that. Because I want to send villagers to, let's go free cam. Like by my ice farm, I want Silk Touch villagers. Down below by the pumpkin and melon farm, I want to have a couple of farmers. But I don't want to just keep all my villagers in one spot. I like the idea of using minecarts for once, because I never do. I never use rails and minecarts. But now the system I'm trying to figure out is bring a dude in, you look at what he has. If you don't like him, you send him away. But we need a way where I can have a ton of these pods, and the dudes will auto load into those. And when I then flick open this, they'll go away. But the issue I'm having now is this rail will run through, and now automatically the dude will go down there. So instantly, automatically, he's just going to go to the one, and the rest won't get anything. So we need another way. That's why I was thinking about... But then I need water systems, maybe. Where... Okay, let's do a block first. And then above there. So now I'm kind of wondering if I have a system where the dudes will move along a water stream on this axis, and when I have space for a dude, it'll open up and drop him in, and then when I'm done with him, I can just send him out. So that's what I think it probably should be. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Posted 2 designs in Discord. Okay, thank you. Let's have a look. Let me just actually actively... Okay, I need to keep chat on screen, though. Okay, so let's see. Got observer, you got a... That's a sticky piston, right, with a redstone block. One item in one of the droppers. Oh, that's the cycle I was trying to make there. Sticky piston, yes. The bottom one is what I was thinking in my brain I wanted to make. That's what I was trying to do. Let me try that one first, because it is a little cheaper, because I don't think I have a lot of... if I even have slime. Let me give that one a try. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord, an image on Discord. So dropper there, dropper up, dropper there, hopper there. That's what I was trying to. So it's 3, not 2. Okay, let's see. Server restart. No, I'll use that to get a quick refill. So 3 droppers, get a hopper. Okay, let's get rid of this. Up to there, maybe. Let me just build it on this side. So we'll have a dropper into that, dropper up top, dropper over here into a hopper. Then got, compared to both sides, we got a source of redstone coming in. That makes so much sense. So technically, if I were to... The reason why 2 droppers don't work is because you power the one and immediately power the other again. So while it briefly went into the second dropper, it went straight back into the first. I see. So there. Wait, server restart. Please wait. And then I'll just have a single item, right? So let's say we're gonna keep copper. I'll just drop you in the bottom one so it actually can activate. We'll have comparator signal out there, comparator signal out there. Okay, and then we get a source that brings it in. And that source I want to then be my detector rail. Which I do have on me. Okay, so there we have that. So if it's open, That needs to send the signal out. Wait, how did you... Back to image. Oh, just in that one. That's perfect. Okay, so that'll send the signal in. Oh. This power's on, that power's off. How would that even work? Because now I need to send signal out here, but we can also have a signal out there. And both these signals need to go into this dude. And then I need to build this contraption for every single pod, right? And then I explode the server because I have like 500 of these built all around the server. No, I don't need to do that. So it turns on and it turns off. I just don't need the second output. I just need this to happen. So if this goes through, it's going to... Wait. Let me cook. Yeah, it's gonna probably not work and just be ridiculous. Wait, that'll be powered by that. Ah, server restarting. This whole construction might not be there when we get back. Alright. While the server's restarting, let's do a quick BRB. It's gonna get a refill. And then we can return and continue. I think Twitch's adverts will start in 3 minutes as well. I'm gonna be back before then, but... and then I'll explain exactly what I'm trying to do again. Give me 1 second. Kurgerbing! Good morning! Good afternoon. Welcome in. Give me 1 second. We're gonna BRB, get some refills while the server restarts. Give me 1 second. I'll be with you in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Hey, Code, welcome in. I see you enjoying the music, Anthony. I'm guessing that's the case. Just a reminder, I'm live everywhere, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. You can watch wherever it's based with you. Twitch being the flagship, the main event. Okay, so what am I trying to do? Let's run through it. Wait, The adverts are gonna kick in 30 seconds. After the break, we'll get into... I took a break before the break. We'll get into it. Let me continue trying to do what I'm doing, and then we'll get back to what, you know, telling you what I'm doing and getting help for it. Okay. This isn't the way. I cannot have that block up there. Ads! How dare you! I know, right? It's like it's gonna give me like 1 cent. But that 1 cent can buy me a little bubble gum. I can buy a bubble gum with the 1 cent. And I love bubble gum. That might not work the way... This whole thing I'm thinking is... The thing I have in my brain, I don't know if it's executable in this sense here. So there it took the item out. Now the item's gonna be on... over there. What? Let me look at this picture again. Why is it... That goes up. But how does it move around from the up top? Oh, it needs another signal. Okay. I'm currently chewing gum. The irony. How about that? It's still sending it. Clink, clink. What utopian economy do you live in if bubblegum is only 1 cent? Anyways, can't hear you since we got 1 cent ads. Right, I can see it started. 2-minute warning. We're gonna slow things down for 2 minutes while we wait for Twitch to return. But how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to KB Goes Crazy, trying to do redstone. Everything behind me is not going to work for what I'm trying to do. And I think I might just go very... inefficient. Yeah. That's the word. Inefficient. I might just go completely inefficient and do what I have in my brain. Which means it doesn't need redstone. Crazy, you mean? Maybe. Going... I want to build a crazy farm, but the crazy is me along the way. Yeah. Okay, let me clean up things we don't need in the design. I think I'll just go with what I remember, with what I had in the past. Oh, snap. So these will want to connect up. That'll give me a chuckle. The title is true if I can deliver. But that is the question. Will we deliver? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not connect up? Man, I hate working with rails. I forgot how bad they can be. The blues are perfect for this project. Gotta get just pure blues in today. All the very sad, painful blues. Okay, so at the bottom I don't need rails, actually. I just need rails there. I technically only need that when it comes to the rails. So technically I want that. That's all I need. Okay. And then adverts are over. I think Twitch should be back. Do you post on YouTube? I do post on YouTube. I'm a little bit quiet at the moment with posting. Not posting a lot of videos, but I do have a YouTube channel, yes. And then I have a Twitch, which is the main stream spot. Welcome back from the 1 cent ad. It's spicy today. It is pretty spicy today. What are you exactly trying to do? I'm going to show you what I previously did. And then you'll know how I wanted to adapt it. Where's the face? I took it away. I took it away again. Maybe I'll bring it back, maybe not. It's an interesting idea, but it might also feel cheap and cluttery for a new person. So, I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. Everything on my channel is always experimental. So previously I just did it manually, where I would Do I make the complete thing? Yeah, let me make the complete thing so you can understand what I previously did. Why not calling Twitch the purple app? Because I don't care much about what TikTok feels and thinks. Felt a little hilarious to me, to be honest. It's a nice addition. It is unique. It adds personality and all that stuff. Well, I can't even see if I have it activated. Maybe I'll bring it back. It did add some flavor. Since you're trying something modular, I think it might not be possible with the current dropper design, as it would trigger the dropper next to it. Right, that's the issue with why I was thinking there's gonna not be in space. Yeah. Words. That was totally a lot of words. Words in a particular order that made sense from my face. Yeah. I think I'll just go with what I did. One of my old school designs. So basically, I would just have export from your villager breeder, and eventually have them hop onto a water rail. And then if I have spaces where there are open slots, it'll be open. The dude will fall into the first one, and I can check the dude, and if I don't like what he has, I open up and send him away. The piston design. Copper bulb should work. Let me check the Discord. Let me check the piston design. Oh, the piston design can literally all be in one line, and then you just stagger them. One a little higher, one a little lower, and that should. I see what you mean. The piston design is probably the one. Let me see if I got NASA. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You lost me already. We'll get there. Bear with me. This is a amateur does a redstone from memory. That's basically what this is. Do I have any slime? I do. Okay, let's make some sticky pistons. Do we have a slime source on the server yet? I don't even know. Wait, let's go back to the picture. Back to the picture. I need redstone block observer comparator. Redstone block observer comparator. I don't have a lot of redstone. Observer, we got. Comparator, we got. Okay. So, if this was the pod. Chat, I won't see you for a second. Bear with me. I just want to get the image on screen so I can see. So, from the source. That's on or off. How would I power it, though? Automation would be so cool on this project. So from the source, okay, from the source, I need a larger inventory. So let's say we get the signal from there. I will swap you out to what we need you to be. Okay, so, oh, hello? No. If you don't do redstone in this or rails in this orientation, it sucks. Where's Jay when you need him? Oh, Jay's not the redstoner. Though maybe Jay knows a little bit about redstone. I need a Puff, or I need a Justin, or I need a blonde skunk. Okay. So that goes out there. So then we get observe. Nope. I never know which orientation observers and stuff are in. We get a sticky piston, and we get you. You will reach there. So either on or off. So on. So technically, this needs to be reversed below ground so I can get signal back to this dude. But we'll just have it like this for now. Because we're just sciencing. This is just testing theories, testing concepts, driving chat insane from me not knowing what I'm doing. I can do redstone if I try, maybe on par for Justin level, but I often just don't bother. I see. And a bit rusty right now. I did dabble in the redstone in history in the past and stuff, but it's been a moment. It's been a moment. Let's go sleep. Let's go sleep. But then also, I've never done super advanced redstone. Just I've done automation for farms and stuff, but not something as complex as what I want to do now. But I do want to do this project because it has me excited. And I can see this design. I can see this design maybe works. Because now I can use this same thing to power both of these. So, ooh, how would we invert that? We should just get it to work first, right? That's gonna be open though. That's too slow. Is it also just... Hello? 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 Is it also just doing the same thing as everything? It's still the same problem. The detector rail sends a pulse. It sends 2 pulses, actually. That's what it's doing. When it touches, this thing switches on and switches off. So 2 pulses go through, and that's ultimately the big problem with this. What if I'm in it? Yeah, it's still an open and a close, double pulses. Okay. Ah, I did not notice the fence gate. Yeah, when the villager pops into this section here, I want the gate to close and keep him, so that I can then look at him, trade with him, cycle through, and then once we are happy or we're not happy, if we don't like him, we could just send him away and bring him back. But yeah, even all of this is just in the way. That's why I'm just thinking I want to go manual. I think I shouldn't go crazy like this, even though I really want to, because I really want to learn these kind of mechanics. I might literally just do the thing where... Oh, my block froze again. So from here, we'll get the dudes in a rail. We'll pop them in a rail. Send him where? His demise, retirement. You need to put the fence gate 1 higher. That will block his face. Will it still block his face, though? Is the question. So if you say I put it 1 higher, that is your issue. Yeah, that'll make space at the bottom here, but it still won't. The detector rail I'm seeing is sending 2 signals, basically. Let's confirm that. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Hello? Wrong way, friend. Inventory is pain. So that also holds him. I see what you mean. So if I then power that, I can just do that, right? I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna be the most painful stream you're gonna watch. Day 6 of asking to join the world. Answer will be the same as the other day. If you're a content creator that makes YouTube videos, you're welcome to apply to join the AfterLife SMP. But yeah, we don't have any public worlds available, unfortunately. Just private content creator worlds. That's just gonna be an open mechanism. It's gonna just open the thing. It's not gonna do what I want to do. It'll just purely open and close. I don't know. Drops on there, it sends a redstone signal to basically open and close. Because yeah, basically the detector rail turns on and then switches off and then... I probably need to try that system again. Probably need to try that system again. I can never place these in the right direction. And then we got you, and we got you, and we got you, and we send the signal out back into that block. Where's my minecart? It's right in my inventory. So if that is open... Hi. Hi. You're powered now. There is also a way you can use string in front of an observer to detect whether there is a mob in a space. Then you don't need a detector rail and have the fence gate underneath them. String in front of an observer to detect whether there's a mob in space. Oh. So when they enter the space, the observer sees there's something and closes the gate. But then I would still need a mechanism to close the gate, right? I would still need something that can... Why did this break off of that? So either way I need an on-off switch. Don't I have more repeaters? But the gate will not be in a very... But the gate will not be in a very odd position? I don't understand. Do I really need to make another repeater? This science is gonna eat up all my redstone. I have torches right there, man. I had torches all along. I had torches all along. Oh, that's a... Oh, you can make a clock with that. That's cool. Okay, but then how will I do this? How will I do this? Redstone is annoying. How will I do this? How will I reach that dude? The gate is now in an awkward spot if you want to hook it up to the detector rail. Probably, if I knew no more about what I was doing, I would probably agree and see what you were saying. Will that work if it's just... But this whole design now is just in my way and in the face and just annoying and just not gonna work, and that needs another repeater because the signal can't go far enough and I don't have another repeater. Welcome to the watching KB slowly go insane stream. Cause that opens it, it doesn't close it. I want it to be... Wait, that opens it. So then... if it goes straight through, it doesn't. That probably needs to move back by 1 block, which will help the whole thing work. Don't have to use it if it's too complex, but just so you got it. In your tool belt, could you just place a string in front of an observer and see what happens? I want to get to that. I just wanted to finish one thought first. I definitely want to test that. But if I walk away from something, I'll completely forget how I was, what I was, and why, and things. That can almost be one. So give me 1 second. I will definitely test that. I've just learned that I'm a one thing at a time human. Otherwise, I drive myself insane. Sleepy sleep. Hydrate. Hey, we've been here an hour and 23 minutes and we've done nothing. Hopefully the pain is entertaining. So the concept is working. The gate is just on a wrong spot. But if I send it through, it does now close. And then once the minecart leaves that space, it does open. So I want to just try. Maybe now it's just length of redstone signal and whatever. Let's try your latest recommendation. String observer. But now again, string observer. It's about where do I place what so that I can have multiple of these pods next to each other. Don't place it into the thing yet, just place it on the side and test. I don't even know if I have string. I think that's the thing I wondered earlier. I don't know. I do have wool, if I still even have wool somewhere. I need to get a sheep farm going. Mud. Do I even have left? I don't know if I even have a single piece of wool left to make string. Let's go down below. Let's go see down below. Well, at least by doing these experiments, I'm gonna learn a lot about redstone. Lately, I've not been enjoying just watching a video that has the solution, because then I just build the thing and forget about it. I actually want to know what I'm doing. Do you have a data pack for crafting string? We do. I can craft wool back to string, or into string. There we go. String. That's not vanilla, right? I'm so used to AfterLife that I don't even know what's vanilla anymore. Oh, it does a pulse though. Oh, it only does a pulse, and that's what we don't want. Because even with that pulse, so it basically does exactly what the detector rail does, just at a quicker pace. Maybe the quicker pace is a better choice, but then how do I... How does one even measure that? So I don't need you, I just need a normal rail. Hello, normal rail. We'll do that. We can add a string on top of that. Then we will observe the string. And then that will go into that at the bottom there. Don't even know if that distance will make sense and get powered. This block will be powered, so it should. Okay. Observer sending that signal through to that. Why is it not? Why are you not looking at it? It's probably funky redstone. Oh. Shadow with another bonk. You're gonna remove the final brain cells I have in trying to building this thing, and then I cannot build this thing. It does something similar, but now you are no longer limited to rails. You can place the observer anywhere. You're no longer limited by space. It does save a bit. Because then... This is the one side of it. So I already thought about, hey, I can still. There might be space for it. There might be space for it. So basically, this block here becomes observer looking at... It has to look at the string. Where do I place... Would I place the observer in the design still is the catch. So that needs to be a repeater. Wait, no, that needs to be that, right? Okay, so let's see. So that'll open it. That'll close it. Okay. But if I want you to be open, do nothing. And I'll just close it again, right? Right now it's open. Close. Open. It's not quick enough. Reason why you want a D flip-flop is to know if there is a villager in the system. I just want when a villager shows up, drops there, the thing closes. And then if I don't want the villager, I hit a button, he gets exported, and the slot opens up and is cleared up for a next dude. So this technically does the job. It's just a little slow. But if I manually start, that happens every now and then where it opens, closes. So that's the other catch. But yes, sending a villager from the breeder into a system where it drops down in here. I trade with it. If I don't get the trades I want, I click a button, it sends the dude out somewhere else, and the thing opens up again for the next villager. So if I hit a button there, it will just move along to the first open slot, drop in. That's what I'm trying to do. Try removing repeaters, but I don't know if the signal will reach. Because I need to still think about... Okay, wait. Let's then... Because yeah, the biggest issue is I need to route it in a way that there is space for a dude to exit and space for a dude to enter, and that's where the headache starts. That's where the madness comes in. So the crazy in the title is not for the farm, it's for me. It's for me losing it. It will need to go below if we want to really test this. Because I need to make this line as short as I can so I don't need repeaters. But then it needs... What if it exits by a fence gate below the villager that opens? So right underneath where he is standing, is that what you mean? So this block below becomes, but then how do you have a rail, right? It's a tink fro. It's a tink fro. But we don't need the rail anymore, do we? Yeah, it just needs to drop and fall there. So what we're saying is we don't need any of that. So the dude will just fall and stand here. But then we'll technically have that, right? So then, okay, let's cook. Let's cook. So we don't need that. Okay, okay. So however the dude gets here, maybe we don't have that system. The dude will drop there. So that needs to be open. The observer then. So we don't need that rail. Okay. Okay, we are cooking. We are definitely cooking. The observer looks at that. Okay. Then it instantly goes into that with this block right there. And then goes over there. And then, wait, I probably need one. I've never made one of these myself, but Mumbo Jumbo has made a fair amount of trading halls by now. That is, wait. Okay, that might work. That might maybe, possibly, might maybe work. Okay, so we will need one wait, no, we don't even need a repeater, right? We just need that. Send you in there. Grink. Boom. Good insight. You can put the piston redstone block behind the other observer. Saves space and prevents delay. You can put piston plus redstone block behind the other observer. I don't follow. I don't follow. My brain doesn't think in redstone, so it's gonna take science for me to piston and redstone block behind the other observer. What other observer? We first had one observer going into another through a repeater. Wait, we don't need the... Just have one observer. I know, I forgot everything already. My brain moved on. Yeah, we don't need that exactly. Oh, right. Now I just need to learn routing. So you will be there. Won't that power the one right underneath it and send it all the way this way? How does redstone work? Okay, that powers all of it. Okay, so it's powered. I just need to figure out how to power things. Why wouldn't... Because that is now... This block here is powered, isn't it? Isn't this block now powered because the dust is there? And then it will... Do we need torches in this instance? I never know how to move redstone up and down. Will that power this? No. A good solution. Well, I'll try to figure out. Okay. Let me cook. Okay. So that is powered now. I just need that power to go down. I wonder if Tink has ever built these systems. Maybe he also has no, I don't know. I don't know how to get the signal. I've never done it where, you know, move redstone up and down. Stop. Redstone dust, please. That won't do anything. What it doesn't. I don't know, tell me. I have no idea. But now, wait. Wait, that block is there. It shouldn't, when there's nothing there, it should be open. Wanted to ask Tink, come help with knowledge you have. Maybe Tink's on his own mission? Why does it do that? Message blocked. Okay, let me switch over to Twitch. Okay. There are 3 ways you can do it. 2 of them are bulky, 1 of them is compact. 1 involves the redstone torch. You almost had it, but need to invert it again. The other uses repeater, and the last one uses rotating pistons. Why is it so complicated? Also, allow that message. I mean, there's nothing in there. It uses a bit more of my resources, but I keep a browser source open with Twitch in case messages get caught like that. Okay, so what you're saying is I need to do that. Is that what I need to do? So now it's open. Wah! 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 One involves redstone torches. You almost had it, but need to invert it again. Nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing's happening. Redstone sucks. Redstone is absolute trash. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. We're so close, though. We're so close, though. Does this block need a thing? Remove the bottom part. The bottom part is so complicated for my brain to comprehend. Because it depends when you said it and where we were. That? Isn't this? I'm only 8 seconds behind you, but my brain is 20 seconds behind that. Need 2 redstone stores. One is on the end of the top row. Here. Is there where we need it? Or is that where we need it? Was that correct? Something happened. Something happened. But then... That'll open it. That does absolutely nothing. Can I have some TNT, please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna drive everyone insane with this. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna watch a video. I will not watch a video. I want to figure things out. I can check out Discord. Can I have it on the other side then? But then, you see, I'm trying to have it as short as we can so we don't need repeaters. So if we do that, will that invert the signal still? But then do I need... Does it need to do that? So that opens you up. I hate redstone. It quickly cycles because it's powering. Just if Skunk was here. No, Skunk is not the redstone. We're just messing around and joking. He knows a little bit. But he's not the dude that... Though maybe he can scratch and figure this out. He's been doing a bit more redstone. We've really struggled for 2 hours and we got nowhere. Though we got somewhere. We're just not there yet. This is not the most compact solution, by the way. But I just want you to understand it. It's quite a useful circuit to know. Definitely. I don't mind that. I do want to understand what I'm doing. I can make this shorter, right? I can technically make this shorter. Yeah, send me the full circuit. I'm gonna smash my keyboard. I'm gonna lose my mind. That powers that. Does that need to be that? Yeah, I have no idea. This sucks. Tech support needing tech support today. How about that? Wait, did I just do it? No, I did not. That does nothing. Redstone sucks. But I am better than it. I must master redstone. There. Does it even go there? Aren't we just back to where we were? But how will I copy paste this next to each other without repeaters? How will I duplicate this side by side by side by side by side by side by side? Honestly, moving villagers around in boats is the only way to go then. So that gets you there. That's I just need to figure out how to send it up and down. Just need to figure out how to send it up and down, then we are sorted. Does that go there? Hello? Can you trigger? Please trigger. Yeah, the problem with that is I can't copy paste them next to each other. That's why I wanted to go even lower to get that to work. Because technically what you have there then is just run it back straight through here. Though it can technically still be done. This is just the technology. Hey, Musa! Okay, that needs to be open, and when it touches it to close. It still doesn't work. It still doesn't do the thing it does. So that's open. Honestly, I'm just gonna go manual, because this is not even this is... Like, it just having that in place, when he touches it... What are you making? Okay, so I have a villager breeder. I want to send villagers out on a rail wherever I want to take them in the world. Let's say we're sending farmers down to the pumpkin farm. I want them to arrive in a system where they'll hop down into something and they stop. Then I can trade. If I then see that the trades suck and the ultimate trade's not what I want, I just press a button, it opens up, sends them away to retirement. And then I can send a new one through. So I'm trying to figure out that pod where the dude can drop and hold while I trade and level him up. And if I don't want him, send him away. So we're trying to figure that out. And it's only been taking us 2 hours to get to here, where there's nothing really, but we've removed options. Is it really that simple? Is it really that clean? That is such a clean one. But yeah, the gate needs to be open though. That's the problem, it... Do I need to manually open it? Can I just get rid of it? Can I just get rid of it? So... Can't you just search it up? I can, but I don't want to be that guy that always relies on finding a YouTube tutorial to tell me. I want to start figuring things out myself. That's the phase I'm in, so I know I can do that. That's the easy thing, but lately I've been wanting to figure it out, and because when I figure it out, I know it for next time, and then I can eventually start building ridiculous farms. If you got it powered the wrong way around, just move the redstone block. To where? Should I just place it down here? Oh, now it will. Oh. You stop. Okay, but now it swapped itself. Don't swap yourself. That might happen. That might happen. Okay, so I need to come through with my minecart. Ignore the thing at the... Okay, there it removes itself anyways. Okay. Show. I am not here. Let me grab a rail now. I'm arriving by minecart. I am not arriving by minecart because I'm not fast enough. I'm arriving by minecart. No. Timing is gonna be the catch. Timing is gonna be the thing that's gonna suck, and I hate this whole thing now, and I'm going manual. Screw it. It works. It's not fast enough because now we gotta adjust again to get that timing to work. It's maybe not that complicated. It's maybe doable if we then... Wait, you need to be there. So if we move down here, technically still the same thing. Now let's see if the timing will work with us. Can it stop being night, please? Yeah, it's all about timing. If we can get the timing right, we might have it. But can I copy paste this next to each other? Probably. Can I? No, redstone. I might need to alternate spaces, like leave open space, next one, open space, next one, which is not the problem. That is not the worst. Can we not do that? Why do you not go faster? Oh, now I won't be in the observers. I think I'm officially retiring from redstone. We lasted 1 day. I won't be inside of the string for the observer to see me, to power and enable this whole thing to be enabled, so that solution won't work because the timing of the gate won't be... Yeah, it won't. Villagers are taller than players in minecarts. Okay, but this is 2 blocks. This is 2 block height. Will it still touch? Can't you find a way to fix it? Probably. I'm just raging because it's been 2 hours of this. You also corrected me. You got the right placement for the fence gate. Yeah, this is where it would need to be that the timing is right, falling from up there, triggering that onto the fence gate. This is the distance that it needs to close properly. So the question is, will the villager be tall enough to touch this string? I guess it's time for a sacrifice, isn't it? I mean, a subject, a co-partner, a lab rat. Insert adjectives here. Will it be tall enough? Why don't you just do it? So I don't know if that's enough redstone blocks there. But then that will send the dude down there. So we just now need to test if he's tall enough to ride the ride. That's what we got as science. Because this is so close, it is so close. Even if we're forced to leave one space in between so the redstone can work properly, I don't mind that. If we can just have it auto-detect to see there's a dude in the space. And then, if I don't want the dude, I just open the gate and send him. And reset the gate, and then... we should be good. Is this even good enough to test yet? But yeah, thanks Kaz for this super clean option here. It was just the adjustment of the gate. Now we just need to see if they're tall enough. If they're tall enough, this works, right? There's no objections to this test? Does anyone object? Is there something I'm missing? Then we'll have to figure out the top part of it. Thank you for all those shares and the likes on TikTok. I do appreciate it. I'm streaming everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Twitch being the main one. But you're welcome to hang out where you want to. Let's just test it. Let's send it. Let's see if this can grab a dude. It's not as good as a boat. If this works, are you going to send one by one or all at once? One by one still. I thought it would get them from that corner there. But it's not doing it with a minecart. Oh, there we go. Are you tall enough to ride? Okay. We did it. He did take a tiny bit of fall damage. But it worked. Okay, that's cool. Can I trade with this dude while he's in the minecart? Oh, he just needs a workstation, right? Will he take the job if he's in there? Let's do the science, because we can. We are right here. We have the technology. That only took 2 hours in all of Kez's brain. Let's go with... what do I got? Oh, there we go. Let's see if you will see this. Okay, first of all, close that up. Then we'll place that there. Then we will make you that dude. Wait, is that... that's gonna be the catch. Got stuck with ads. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot about that part. It works. We sent the first dude through. And then I said thank you for this design because it's so clean and tight. But he is high enough to be able to be there. So this is the perfect system. This is what we want. So now I'm just trying to see when the dude's in the minecart, will he still take the trade? Will he still recognize, is that even high enough? Let's go up by 1. So will he take the job there? Because I can just walk on this height. This can be my height to walk. Then, how do I reach that down there to send him? We'll figure that out soon. I just don't know if he'll take the trade while in the minecart. Oh, how do I have to aim? Oh, all of the workstations won't work. We have to drop it down. He took the trade! He took the trade! He took the trade. Will you take the trade there as well? Because I kind of need this height if I want the workstations to work. And then it's easy to just add a button onto that block there. Click the button, or a lever. I'll do a lever. Place a lever there. Flick the lever, it opens that, drops him away. And I flick the lever back to close it up. I just don't know if he can take the job if it's down here. Just gotta keep him on. Due to the redstone dust, it will not work modularly, but I have a design where it is modular. I send it in Discord. I did mention, oh right, you were away. I did mention if I have to skip one space and have the next one, and skip the one space and have the next one, I wouldn't mind that. Can you trade now? Right, we're testing that. Oh right, that's super tight. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. But I do see he's not taking the... oh, he took the trade. Okay. Top block and sign is only... if you put water. Right. That's probably the route I need to go, because how else am I gonna control the top part of things? Okay, so what you're saying is we gotta update. So... it's so cool that it works. It's cool that it works. We need to make minor tweaks, but it's so cool that it works. Okay, so what we want... that new design you have is good to put them next to each other. So we gotta do that. If I do this now, it's gonna move, right? Okay, let's just... depower the whole thing. Wait, then we need to drop down one more even. Wait, let me look at it again. No, it should still work. It should still function. So we have you there. We have you there. That is still good. So now if we remove him, it will power that and push it down. It should. That is so compact. That is so clean and so compact. We'll just gotta double check that it works. Also use dust. You used it at the back. Why did you have it? When the green spark around him goes on. What does that mean? That's mostly when he recycles trades and you can get a new layer or a level. Or maybe when he takes his job for the first time, it makes the sparkle. But normally the sparkles is ready to trade again once you've traded with him a lot. It's a notification system he sends out. At least I know this height is perfect too. To take a job. Let me go back to your design there. So you have that at the back. Why do you have that? Oh, observer to power that to send that down. Okay, let me revert then. Though this new design is even less. So let's keep this design. I don't mind skipping one block space. So if we gotta have an empty block, empty space, I do not mind. Because that is the design there. So if we remove him, it should... Wait. So if there's a dude in there, it opens up. Why do we need this here? The bottom part can be manual. The top part needs to open and close by itself. The bottom part is just me flicking a lever and sending the dude away. We want this whole system to power the one at the top, don't we? The thing that blocks him from actually getting into a pod. The second phase, which is at the bottom now, I can control. If I don't like the dude, flick a lever, send him away. We have it inverted. we have it inverted. But literally, we just invert the design at least, so it's not that crazy. Why did I didn't think about that? Yeah, it's just inverted. We at least figured out the technology. So this is just lever, flick it, send the dude away. The heights are perfect, the workstations are perfect. We just then need to get rid of this. Will that height still be good up there? We'll see. So that needs to be a block. Wait, no, I'm not gonna recall how I had it. So we want that high? No. Yeah. So this will also go higher. Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine troubleshooting like this for 2 hours? So then that dude needs to be removed. Though at least once we have it, it's gonna be such smooth sailing. Then we have... when it gets shoved. So now it won't be powered, right? So this is closed because there is a dude below. So that kind of makes sense. Okay. Thank you for your service. Don't mind what I'm about to do next. This is the whole reason. Why am I losing 1 or 2 pumpkins and melons? By the way, how far is this? Let's see. We should be in the second chest already. Nice. So a whole double chest plus a bit. And there at the bottom, probably 7 hours of being here, AFK, and hanging out on stream. A little bit of loss here and there, but honestly, that's way more than I need. Okay, so we want... I think it's down here. It is not down here. We go back up top. I love that we figured it out on stream and we didn't need to go towards a video. So all of that needs to go higher. Okay, let's pick this up because this is nothing now. We did remove that. I am looking for a cactus. And I'm looking for some sand. Will a hopper pick something up through sand? Is that a thing? I cannot remember. Hoppers? I have hoppers. So if we then just do that, and we just do that, it'll stop it from growing, but it'll also get rid of our friend. No! That's all I need at the bottom. I think. But no, technically I do need to... Wait, it's gonna remove all of it. That's fine. That's fine. Because I want to... I don't have anything on me. Okay. I hope this is not a headache to watch while I figure this out. Okay, so if we then have a chest there, it will become a double chest eventually. And we hopper that. And we sand that. Let me just see. I don't know if stuff gets picked up through sand. It does not. So I can't go this route. Didn't we used to pick up things through sand into a hopper? I thought that was a thing. Because now I can't go cactus route. I can't go this route. Okay, we gotta figure that out next then. It's not the immediate thing we want to see. Okay, so I have this dude there. That should be closed at the top. I have nothing in... Oh, I do. The dude at the top is closed. Let's just have a look. Okay, so this gate is closed. So if we have dudes coming through on that height there. Okay, this is very confusing. I know. Let me just adjust. So somewhere here, dudes pop out into water somehow. They are floating on water. This needs to be closed if there's a dude below. Like now, there's a villager below, so that should be closed. But if the next slot is open and there's no one below, it should be open and the dude should be able to fall in. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want with that. So this one is closed at the moment because there is a dude in here now. The observer should be covering all of that. Did I have the redstone dust at the back? I don't. Okay, so theoretically, if we remove this dude now, that gate at the top should open. So we're gonna thank you for your service. We'll send you on to the next life. And it opened up. And it opened up. Sorry, sir, can we use you again? We just need you for more science. That's how we want it. Nice. What time is it, man? I gotta wrap up. We went a little far with this stream. So I'm gonna have to get out of here soon, but at least we figured this part out, which is pretty cool. Let me just bring the dude up here. Is that not a power rail below you? Hit, go! Yeah, this is my final action, and we gotta wrap it up. We got so much littler done than I thought. Oh, that won't work there. But at least we are gonna... It cannot turn. Admin, please, thank you so much for the offer, but I don't have any multiplayer worlds at this time. This is a content creator SMP. You can check out AfterLife SMP on YouTube if you want to see the application video and how to apply to join. You're welcome to check that out. But I unfortunately don't have any multiplayer worlds. Hello? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's get you out this side, and then we send you back that side. Okay, that'll get you in. That is open. Oh, you just overshot. Okay, look at Discord. 1 second. Finishing thought. So this dude just overshot, which sucks a little bit. But that's something we can deal with. It's not a problem. So if I move you back, let's just see if he locks himself in. He's not going through. Why are you not going through, friend? The issue is fall damage. Oh, that wasn't... New design. The composter cannot be a redstone block due to quasi connectivity. The composter can be replaced with a cauldron, but either way, we have 1 layer filler. Oh, then it uses the comparator from that to... Oh, that saves us a lot of space. Okay, we'll have to check in on that next time. I unfortunately gotta call it. This has been fun science. 2 hours of standing still in one space. Due to our redstone updates, you cannot simply flip the previous design upside down. Oh. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's all broken. Okay, so we'll have to go with a different design. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, I gotta call it. I gotta call it. Tomorrow's Friday, I won't be streaming. Maybe on Saturday I'll check in again with another one. We can simulate using the composter. I'm not totally gonna build this real quick. Okay, so if we have our string over there... I don't need the string then. Because then we're going straight up. Okay, so observer will still look this way. I never know which side to be to point it the right way. Observer looks over there. Wait, we gotta go higher. Gotta go higher. Stop. 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 Observer over there looking at that dude. I'm kidding. Comparator output into it. Then we will have a sticky boy right there. We'll have you right there. And then we have the bottom one, which was open, but it shouldn't be. And now it is. Good. So then we'll have you right there. If there's nothing there, it should be open. Guessing I still need the string there, right? Fill one layer in the composter. Alright, alright, right. Thanks for the one that made the call. You should use the top one. I thought you wanted the bottom one for some strange... Initially we did explain we wanted the bottom one, but then I realized I don't need the bottom one. Because I can literally manually flip a lever for that. So thank you for catching all of that. I'm back. Does it work now? It did, but it doesn't. So no, but we are updating. Wait, that needs to be even lower by one there. Okay, so by one layer, do I just throw a dirt in there? Will that be one layer? The composter should be in the top spot. If there is no villager. So you need to be there. Is one dirt block, will that fill it by one layer? Okay, so that should work there. Man, I gotta go. So then our height will be high. Our height will be... That'll be fine. That'll be good. Nope, you need some plants to fill it. Pumpkins, melons, sapling. I just don't know when it is one layer. I don't know compost technology. So if I click once, is that one layer, or does it... Do I look at lines? Is that one layer? I don't know these things. It's cool that the composter can be moved, whether there's something in it or not. Oh, comparator is powered. Okay, so... Theoretically, we should just move the dude in there again, and then we should be good. Right? That should... You can test it by jumping in yourself, right? Oh, because now the height won't be a problem. I have to go, sorry, bye. I will see you next time. Live, I hope the redstone works. All good stuff, Musa, thank you for hanging out. We shall see when we see you again if it has worked out. I always need to shove it first. Hi. Hello. Hi. It works. So if I get out, it should open up again, right? Oh no, the minecart will also power it. Ooh, that I can move up. That all of that needs to be moved up by one. Okay, cool stuff. Thank you, Kez. This is the cleanest, most compact version of it we can get. So let's just finalize this as well. I don't have any inventory space at all anywhere. Oh, the minecart doesn't matter. Okay, so it will be deposited with the village. Yes, yes, that's correct. Don't I have dirt on me? I keep middle mouse buttoning and no dirt is doing anything. Okay, so that dude's there. That dude needs to be powered with this dude. Finally, we got it! And this one we can copy paste, right? This one I can duplicate right next to the next spot. And it'll work. Ooh. Ooh. Will I be able to... Oh, the villager's face will peak a little higher, right? So I should be able to aim above the string to trade with him. I can probably click above him, and then that can be right there. So technically my design will be something like this, and I will stand here to trade. So I can have that to send him, if I want to send him. So I'm sure he's going to peek out a little bit, and I can trade with him. And then he should be able to, because some of the workstations will be higher and take up more space, so you can't aim through the side there. That should work. But yeah, that's more or less it. That's more or less it. We will check it out if I think I might return Saturday, but definitely Monday. We can scratch with it more. But yeah, thanks for the help. I appreciate it. And thanks everyone for hanging out. But I gotta call it for the day. Just make sure you got everything built before you put villagers in. Strings update if you place a string next to each other. Ooh. So if we add another string to the right, it might tweak the system. Is that what you're saying? Would it break it? Will it be fine? If it breaks it, worst case scenario, we skip one block. I don't mind. That's not the worst. An entire stream to get to this point is lovely. I'll wait for the final response there, and then we will call it. But yeah, remember to follow, like, share, subscribe. Whatever people normally do. Join the Discord. Best way to stay up to date when I go live. It is scalable, but you'll see once you stack Once again, it's not a major issue, just something to be careful of. Alright. Okay, we'll check it out. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna call it. I will see you next time. Have a lovely rest of your day. And goodbye for now. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time. A lovely stream turned to a frustrating stream, converted back to a lovely stream. Amazing stuff. Okay, cool. See you in the next one.